Hi, Bill Jordan here. I do candid video interviews. If you're a baker, sculptor, or candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interviews. It resonates with them. The reason why is because people buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. I said that, didn't I? Man, I've been up since like 1 o'clock. I apologize. Anyway, you get the point. It resonates with them. They open up to you, and they like you. But here's what I want to talk about. And not only they like you, they buy from you. They treat you like a family member. That's the key thing. But here's what I want to know. In my lexicon, there's a guy called Mac Daddy. Now, Mac Daddy, it sounds just like a Mac Daddy. He's like a pimp, and I see it that Mac Daddy's pimping you. All right. Now, you want to be pimped by Mac Daddy, or you want to pimp off of Mac Daddy? Of course, the operative word there is pimping. Now, if you think pimping is bad, that's okay. Hear me out anyway. Currently, Mac Daddy, that's like the art industry is standard. How that's all parsed out and everything. That's the Mac Daddy. And all the rules you have to go through, that includes the galleries and museums, the art schools, all that stuff, that heavy, like there's a line, a horizontal line, and above the line, that's the land of Mac Daddy. He's got it all set up. He has an industry, it's like a cartel. Don't say conspiracy now. It's a cartel's okay, but conspiracy, we can't say that. Are you a cartel theorist? So anyway, so he's got all this set up. You go there, you pay the $100,000 to go to school. You get in debt. You work yourself off as a slave. To pay the money back to Mac Daddy. And if you don't pay it back, you can't get a house. Probably you can't even get married anymore because they'll check. These guys can't get married because they owe money to the Mac Daddy. All right. If you want to get married anyway. But anyway, you get my point. They make it difficult for you. And it doesn't seem to make sense to participate in that system at this stage because there's no real payoff on it, except that you become in debt. And so now you go to the process, you get on out, and the teachers are saying A. The question is, how do you get paid? Now, Mac Daddy won't let you in because you haven't been around long enough. You're 22, 23, whatever you are. You got all A's from your teachers at the school. Your work is good, whatever it is. But, how do you make a living as an artist? Well, you can always go to, you can go to what they call it. You minored in graphic artists, so you have a backup, which is a smart move. I'm not poo-pooing that. You can do that. But if the rest of you who didn't, you're just a fine arts major, you're not getting paid yet, you're struggling, so what you want to do is you want to go get a master's in fine art. That's really going to be the ticket, right? That'll set you straight, right? Now, if you believe that, man, I got some Kool-Aid for you in the back. You know what I mean? That's stupid. But that's a mindset. That's a Mac Daddy mindset. You're not making it now, and you're in debt, or somebody had to pay for it, isn't pay for it, Now you're going to go to another level of Mac Daddyism to get more Mac Daddy. He's brainwashing you. He's telling you what standard is. There's no value in that you use with a bunch of other Mac Daddyettes and Mac dudes. Okay? So now, what we're going to talk about is how you're going to live off the land, how you're going to pimp that. That's where flipping comes in. Let's say, you're a recent graduate. That's a good thing. Not in Mac Daddy's world, because you're not seasoned enough. You haven't been around long enough. You haven't starved and struggled. Why do you have to struggle? Well, you want to be an artist, you have to struggle. I struggled, therefore you have to struggle too. Da Vinci was chained, Michelangelo was chained to the Sistine Chapel. And that made him a great man. Yeah, right. Get my point, man. Now, On Wednesday, February 15th, I'm going to interview Stefan Shimkowitz, or I interview Stefan Shimkowitz at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. He's out in Cali. Now, we're going to rap about the industry, and he's a mover and shaker. He's a disruptor of the Mac Daddy. He's trying to, get you to realize that you don't have to be pimped by Mac Daddy. Okay. Now, keep it short. I guess you would call him a flipper guy. I'm not going to tell you he's got bank. He's got bank. All right. He's got a degree in economics from Stanford. So the guy's, he's a pretty smart guy. He's well educated. I'll put it like that. Okay. And so what he's done, he's shaking up the traditional art market. He wants for more concepts, more cultures to be included in the traditional system. At the moment, it's very monolithic. Right? And please don't find any disrespect when I'm saying, I'm just telling you like it is. It's Euro-dominated. And that's been going on for hundreds of years, I guess. Now, that has to change. Because if you don't change, man, you're going to be stale. Especially in America. A lot of American artists are stale. They go outside and they paint, they're still stale. You look at guys from like maybe, Eastern Europe, those guys, they're trained well and they have a story to tell. Their energy is different, all right? Asian market, African markets, South American markets, they're different. But the talk is always centered around what some guy did in Italy, in the 1600s or the 1700s, or what some guy did in France in the 1900s. Come on, that's not life, man. You have like a one dimension. And because of that, we have all these isms, that type of concept, that's the Mac Daddy concept. What you realize it or not is that he's working to keep you separate from each other. And by keeping people separate, that creates, static, that creates friction. And by keeping the friction up, we have disagreements, we have, fears. We don't know anything about the other guy. He's just for example, here's a classic, one of my pet peeves. I'll talk to people about, theology, I'll put it like this. And there are three basic theologies that most people know about. There's the Christian, there's the Hebrew, and then there's this, the Islamic guy. If I say, what about Taoism? What's that? If I say, what about, Buddhism? Well, they're devils. You know what I'm saying, man? We're so short-sighted in our thing. For example, if I say to you, who are the Dogons? Oh, I don't know. Well, why don't you know about that? The Dogons claim that there's a star Sirius that comes every 40,000 years. Now, to make that claim, that implies what? That they had to have been around before the 40,000 years to make the chart, right? Do you know about that? No. You hear about that? No. Why? Because Mac Daddy's got you locked down. So I'm just asking you, if you have any questions you want me to ask Stefan, I'm going to be talking to him next Wednesday. Give me a call on 201-790-3368. Okay? Questions about how to be a better artist, what you do to advance your career, anything you want to ask, just throw it out. The guy's open, all right? And you can hit me on at BillJordanMarketing@yahoo.com. Leave your comments there, or Art with Bill. You can leave there, or on my timeline with Bill Jordan on Facebook. All right? That's it. Talk to you later. Peace out.